Chapter 864. The Scarecrow Walks at Midnight. At the Gotham Royal York Graveyard, Bruce, Eddie, Lainey, Lincoln, First Aid, Maria, Vortex, Lola, and Sam SL were visiting the graves of Bruce Wayne's parents, Thomas and Martha Wayne. Batman. To the graves of his parents. Hello, Mother. Hello, Father. I'm sorry I haven't visited for a while. I've been too busy helping Team Loud Phoenix Storm with their adventures. And most of them are right here in Gotham Royal York. I have done a very good job at helping to take most of Gotham's criminals down while redeeming them. I just hope that makes you proud. Lola, they would be very proud of you, Bruce. Sam SL, I'm sorry about your parents, Bruce. What Joe Chill did to your mom and dad was unforgivable. Vortex, I may be a robot, but even us Transformers have feelings when it comes to family. Lainey, that's right. Joe Chill was a total monster that deserved to be killed no matter. But then they got an unexpected surprise when they saw Scarecrow? What in the flying fuck is going on here? Eddie, to Scarecrow, back for more. Scarecrow? The Scarecrow just stared blankly at him. Eddie, anyone home? Vortex, I don't think that's Scarecrow. At least, not the one bats fought in the past. Lola, I'm not taking chances. Forms a fireball in her hands. How about a little fire, Scarecrow? Lola threw the fireball and burned the Scarecrow into ash. Lainey, it was a real Scarecrow. First Aid, it was a Scarecrow purely made out of straw. But why would it come here just to attack us? Maria, it's probably another Goosebumps monster. Let's head back to the estate to find out more about it. Lainey, let's do it. They went back to the estate. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. At the series Asteroid Prison for Fuckhead Perverts, me, Nicole, Volcana, Brian, Xander, Meg, Stewie and Nico were visiting Quagmire. With us was Quagmire's daughter Courtney Quagmire, and she was ready for some answers. Me, hello Glenn Quagmire. Quagmire, well if it isn't the Quahog Destroyers. Nico, Quahog got what it deserved, you fuckhead. Quagmire, to Brian, well, how's your perfect life been, you no good douchebag? Volcana, his life has been fine, you pervert. Me, we actually came here to correct something you said to Brian earlier. Quagmire, what? Me, Brian told us that you did a terrible rant at him at a local restaurant. And we're here to correct that. Brian, that's right. I'll tell you. You are the most terrible person I have ever known. You criticized me for hitting on Lois when you had been friends with Peter longer than me. I have regretted throwing myself on Lois, and I promised never to do that again. And I have kept my promise. You were once arrested for peeping on her in the bathroom, and all of the women in the entire town before it was destroyed were demanding that you be expelled from the neighborhood. And you tried to hit on your best friend's daughter, only managing to wait this long until she turned 18. I was willing to sacrifice my life for Peter's when he had kidney failure. And so what if I defecated on his yard? I'm a dog. That's what a lot of us do. And you say that I never pay for anything. Well, legally, Peter owned me before he died, so of course I was going to depend on him. You say I date women only for their bodies? I dated 2 old bags before. And you're not honest about it. You either drug and rape them or dump them after a night of sex and make them feel worthless afterwards. I at least try to establish a relationship with them. I am surprised you are now here in jail floating in space. Wait, I'm now surprised it's because your cop friend Joe happened to turn you in with the help of Team Loud Phoenix Storm. And you lied to him about being a virgin so you can do his wife Bonnie, and you are currently waiting to screw their daughter. I did kiss Bonnie, but I apologized to Joe afterwards. You just told him off as if though it was nothing. I should also mention that you destroyed Cleveland's marriage by screwing his wife Loretta. You also happen to be a sex offender. Damn, I can't stand you. And your only excuse for your behavior is that Cheryl Teagues dumped you. She dumped you because you were a prick. And you also blamed your mother for her neglect in your childhood. Boo-hoo. I was abandoned by my mother. And you complain about my textbook liberal agenda. Well, there's plenty of others with the same views as me. You say I don't do anything to help people. I helped Peter expose McBiggertown after he had a stroke, and I was the first one who offered to donate their kidneys after he had kidney failure. And working in a soup kitchen doesn't make you a saint. You probably only do that to prey on somebody in need. And you hate me for being an atheist. I sure didn't see that coming. What religion do you believe in, Glenn? You committed every sin to the human race. I failed college twice because I was not going to cheat my way through life. And you call me a bad father. I helped turn my son around and turned him into a straight A student, and he left me so he could do the same for his mother. What about that daughter of yours? I'm sorry. I forgot. You gave her up for adoption because you wanted to maintain your sex life. And you are waiting to do her in 18 years. You had a home, money, and time. But no. Sex was more important to you. Some father you are. And you call me a sad alcoholic bore. I see you drinking all the time at the Drunken Clam with Peter, Cleveland, and Joe. And I could forgive all of that if you just remembered that I'm a dog. A fucking dog. That's the sad part about you. You've become so fixated on other people's flaws that you've embraced your own. I don't even know why I tried to be friends with you. I learned that you're the kind of guy people shouldn't be friends with. If I'm friends with you, you'll probably end up screwing my girlfriend or wife. Bye, you piece of shit. And you owe me for the fucking steak. Nico, yet. You tell him, Brian. Xander Bly, to Quagmire, Australian accent, mate, Brian might not be perfect. But he's twice the person you'll ever be. Me, I'll get you a steak later, Brian. But Brian is right, Quagmire. You are nothing more than a piece of fucking shit. You are also nothing more than a goddamned fucking rapist. Quagmire gasped. Everyone in the prison gasped. Quagmire, I'm not a rapist. Me? Bullshit. You drugged and seduced a lot of unsuspecting women, and they all had sex with you because of your stupid pervert nature. Brian has a lot of girlfriends, and you think he did what you did to them? Hell fucking no. You pumped them with drugs and raped them. And then once you're done with them, you dump them onto the street like they are trash. You treat women like they're nothing but sex toys. As far as I'm concerned, Quagmire, you are the ultimate enemy of all women everywhere. You're nothing more than a chauvinistic son of a fucking bitch and a fucked up rapist. Quagmire points his finger at me. You will never talk to me like that again, you son of a fucking bitch. I then bit his whole finger and he screamed in excruciating pain. I spit out his finger. Me, yuck. That was just your finger. Next time it will be your whole fucking hand. No one ever talks that way about my mother. You're nothing but a red shirt fucking piece of fucking shit. Next time you threaten a woman again, I'll rip your crotch off and shove it so far down your throat that you'll be urinating in your stomach. Quagmire, you're a fucking psychopath. Me, I don't give a flying fucking shit what you think of me. Also, Brian has done a lot of heroic deeds with all of us. He also helped us destroy Quahog, and he did all kinds of humiliating things to your so-called friend Peter Griffin, and he did all kinds of great things that many people could never achieve. He helped us throw Captain K-Roll into prison and kill Long John Peter, and he also helped Stewie kill Bertram and many more deeds. Stewie, oh, and Quagmire, I have something for you. Stewie then beat up Quagmire with a baseball bat, and shot his legs with a gun and bashed him with a golf club. We left. Me, oh, and Quagmire, you have a few girlfriends who want to visit. Go wild, girls. All the girls that Quagmire drugged and raped ran to his cell and went in, and they beat the living shit out of him. He screamed in agony as he was beaten to within an inch of his life. Nico, Glenn Quagmire, you have failed this world as a man and as a human being. Me, he sure has. Brian, this turned out to be really good. I'm glad that Quagmire is in here. Me, you sure showed him though, Brian. Great job. Brian, thanks JD. We went back to the estate. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. At the estate, we were watching TV and Nico was looking over his Goosebumps books. Nico, so you guys saw a living scarecrow in the graveyard? Maria, we sure did. Nico, I think you guys may have found us our next target. The scarecrow walks at midnight. Nico held up said book. Me, that one was creepy. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. The scarecrows appeared in the book and TV episode. They are inanimate scarecrows brought to life by the main villain of the book so that he can take over the farm. They attempt to get into the house multiple times in the episode. One of them is later seen attacking one of the protagonists, Jody. They break through the barn housewood and attack everyone. In the book the scarecrows all die by being burned to ash by Styx, one of the protagonist's friends. In the television episode, the scarecrows are shredded by the thresher, activated by Mark, one of the protagonists. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. Lana, those scarecrows are monsters. William, so we're going to a farm this time? First time one of our adventure has ever took place near one. Liam, southern accent, who yet? First time we did an adventure on the farm. Carmen, I've always wanted to see what it's like on a farm. Me, it's all work guys. My dad worked on a farm a lot over in Iowa. Iowa, Missouri, Nebraska, and Texas are the best farming states in the country. Lori, that's literally interesting. Lincoln, where does the book say that it takes place in? Nico looked at the book and saw that it said nothing. Nico, it doesn't say. Me, let's see here. I scanned the book and it said that it takes place on a farm in Iowa. It was located on the edge of Elkhorn, Iowa. Me, Elkhorn, Iowa. Liam, that's an interesting place. Me, and it looks like a perfect place for a lot of crows to go and eat corn. Iowa is known for growing a lot of corn. Nico, that's right. And scarecrows are known for keeping the crows away. Me, yep. Fire will burn these scarecrows into ash. Let's go. We were off to Elkhorn, Iowa. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. Elkhorn, Iowa. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. In the home of Jody and Mark's grandparents who live on an awesome farm, Stanley and Miriam were having pancakes. Jody, I love pancakes. I hope the scarecrows won't get us this time. Stanley, you know, I'd put the scarecrows to sleep if Miriam made my favorite foods and Kurt stopped telling scary stories. But now, I actually like Miriam's pancakes. Miriam, thank you, Stanley. Stanley, Kit's stories still scare me, though. We were walking down the street to Stanley and Miriam's house. Me, wow. They have a really nice farm here. Vince, they sure do. Carol, it sure is amazing that Iowa has all this corn. Me, Iowa is one of the major corn exporters of the country. Also Iowa is where the 1984 film Children of the Corn was once filmed. Nico, I remember that story. That was so terrifying. Lucy Loud, I remember that book. It's about a terrifying cult that kills people in the name of a bloodthirsty deity. Lincoln, that is Scary Lucy. Lainey, I remember that book also. It was really scary. Mystery novels are more my thing. Me, I know. It was all ritualistic killing. Probably satanic killings. But I have a feeling we're going to encounter that cult one day in the future and it's gonna be a bloody battle. Nico, but if we do, we're gonna kill them all. Me, normally it goes against our code to kill kids. But because that was a terrible cult, we'll make an exception. Lola, I heard that a lot of crop circles were made in cornfields. Me, oh yeah. For decades, many people all over the world thought that crop circles were the works of aliens drawing designs into crop fields. Lisa, that is correct. But it was proven to be nothing more than a practical joke. Me, I know. But the scariest movie that had them was Signs. Nico, boo. I remember that movie. That was a scary one. Me, those aliens in that movie though were ugly. Shannon, I looked up where they were from though. They are called the Neptreptons and they from the distant desert planet of Neptropros 8. Lana, that planet sounds dangerous. Shannon, it is. The Neptreptons are very phobic of water and it kills and burns them like acid. Even the slightest drop of water can kill them. Ben, that's very similar to the Limaxes. Shannon, the slime aliens that took over your Aunt Vera's home and tried to eat her? Ben, yeah. The Limaxes hate water. They come from the desert planet of Lyman. Sid, that is so freaky. I would not want to meet aliens like that. Me, wow. That is very similar. We're here. We arrived at their farm and went up to the door and I knocked on it. Stanley, get that for me Jody. Jody answered it. Me, are you Jody? Jody, wow. Team Loud Phoenix Storm. Me, that's right. It's a pleasure to meet you Jody. Jody, your adventures are so awesome. We love how you take down all the bad guys. Nico, we try to do what we have to while making the world safer. Jody, so awesome. Come on in. We went in. Miriam had a lot of pancakes for us. Jody, so you all met a lot of Goosebumps monsters and they are all real. Nico, yep. We sure did. I formed my own team with all the people that met and faced all these monsters before. We're a branch of Team Loud Phoenix Storm called the Goosebumps Monster Busters. Carly Beth, yet it was awful seeing them all. Sabrina Mason, but they all deserve to be destroyed. Maria, we had an encounter with one of the Scarecrows at Gotham Royal York Cemetery and Lola burned it to ash with her fire powers. Jody, that's good. Stanley, we think that the Scarecrows are building something. Something big. Me, then we better get ready for what they have planned. This is gonna be a big fight. Jody, I want to come with you guys. Carmen, are you sure? It's gonna be incredibly dangerous Jody. Jody, I'm more than willing to help out Carmen. I want these Scarecrows to suffer and burn. Me, okay if that's your choice. Let's go. We were off into the cornfields. We were walking through a path in the cornfields. It was a tall cornfield. The corn plants were 7 to 8 feet tall. It was really tall and it was very easy to get lost in them. Lainey, boy look at all this corn. Lyra, this is a huge amount of corn. Me, Iowa is the biggest corn producing state in the country. It's where a lot of companies and grocery stores get it. Lenny, is corn good for you? Me, not as good as other vegetables Lenny. Then we arrived at a clearing with a bunch of piles of straw and a big barn was in front of us. Scott, all right. Those Scarecrows are building something. So, we better follow them to find out what. Casey Rhodes, time to call out the Spirit Rangers. Casey and the Jungle Fury Rangers called forth the Elephant, Shark, and Bat Rangers. Jungle Fury Rangers, Jungle Beast. Spirit Unleashed. The Jungle Fury Rangers transformed. Casey Rhodes, with the strength of the tiger. Jungle Fury Red Ranger. Lily Chillman, with the speed of the cheetah. Jungle Fury Yellow Ranger. Theo Martin, with the stealth of the jaguar. Jungle Fury Blue Ranger. RJ James, with the courage of the wolf. Jungle Fury Wolf Ranger. DOM Harjan, with the power of the rhino. Jungle Fury Rhino Ranger. Jared, with the spirit of the mighty lion. Jungle Fury Lion Ranger. Camille, with the cunning of the chameleon. Jungle Fury Chameleon Ranger. We saw them transform and it was awesome. Me, wow. That is so awesome. Just like on TV. Lily Chillman, it sure is. Casey Rhodes, you ready for fighting the Scarecrows JD? Me, you know I am Casey. They summoned the elephant, bat, and shark spirit rangers. Liam, to the spirit rangers, you know, anytime you three want to speak, feel free to do so. Spirit elephant ranger, with the spirit of an elephant. Jungle fury elephant ranger. Spirit bat ranger, with the spirit of a bat. Jungle fury bat ranger. Spirit shark ranger, with the spirit of a shark. Jungle fury shark ranger. Me, wow. The spirit rangers. RPM rangers, RPM. Get in gear. The RPM. Rangers transformed. Me, wow. So awesome. Just like on TV. Flynn McAllister, Scottish accent, thanks lad. You all have been watching us. Me, we sure have Flynn. Jody, that is awesome. I'm a huge Power Rangers fan. It's so awesome how you guys all kick butt. Scott Truman, we have been very popular for 26 years now Jody. Me, since 1993. Then we saw the Scarecrows come out. Me, here they come. Let's power up and burn. We powered up and transformed and flared up our power. But then the barn opened up and out came a huge Scarecrow machine. It was a huge Scarecrow. Jody sees the giant Scarecrow. The Scarecrows were never that smart to build something like this before. Me, nope. But they will be burned. Nico, let's burn these Scarecrows into ash. Me, ready Rangers? RPM Rangers, ready. Jungle Fury Rangers, ready. Me, let's burn rubber and unleash the beast. Let's get them. We went at the Scarecrows. I punched one in the face and kicked him away and I threw him into the air and fired a powerful blast of fire and burned him into ash. Me, one down and who knows how many to go. Nico kicked one in the crotch and it tooted like a steam whistle and went flying into the air. Nico, you Scarecrow fucks have failed this farm and country. Nova Star. The 4-star Dragon Ball on his bracelet glowed and he formed a powerful ball of fire and threw it at the Scarecrow and it hit it and incinerated it in a powerful explosion of fire. Crab. The Scarecrow was incinerated into ashes in an instant. Lola, you Scarecrows are making the Scarecrow of the Wizard of Ounce look like a crook. Lainey, that movie aired 80 years ago Lola. Lola, I know. Lola fired a powerful blast of fire at 2 Scarecrows and incinerated them in an instant. Lincoln fired a powerful blast of lightning at a Scarecrow and incinerated one. Lincoln, you Scarecrow monsters are freaks. Sam SL, you make all farm Scarecrows look like piles of straw. Sam fired a powerful blast of fire and burned a bunch of them. Carmen and Susie fired a powerful blast of fire and incinerated a bunch of them. Carol, you give the name Scarecrow a really bad name. Carol fired a powerful spiral atomic ray at a bunch of Scarecrows and obliterated them in an instant in a bunch of powerful explosions. Lori blew a bunch of Scarecrows in a powerful tornado and Lola fired a powerful blast of fire and burned all of them all at once. Lori, you Scarecrows literally disgust me. Lucy Loud fired a powerful blast of black lightning and electrocuted a bunch of Scarecrows and burned them into ash. Lucy Loud, you guys would frighten even the most evil of birds. Lucy then sensed a powerful energy spike. Lucy Loud, what is that? She went into the cornfield and she then fell down a hole and into a dark cave. Lucy Loud, ow. But then she got up and she saw a strange sword in a dark stone. It was a powerful sword. It had a purple fire-like hilt and a purple handle and the blade was gray and purple. Lucy Loud, gasp. What an amazing sword. She went over to it and grabbed the handle and she then pulled it out of the stone and it was a powerful sword and then a black aura flared up around her and she underwent a massive and powerful change. She was changing dramatically. When the black aura faded, Lucy was forever changed. She looked like she was now 17 years old now and she had longer black hair in a ponytail and she had black vampire bat earrings and a black choker around her neck, a black shirt, grew long fingerless gloves, black pants, and black leather boots. She also had black angel wings that were blacker than the night, and she also had her vampire fangs exposed. She was now a super angel 20,000 darkness vampire raven. Lucy loud, older voice, gasp. I look amazing. This sword unleashed the full extent of my power, and now I'm far more powerful than ever. Now to help everyone out. Lucy flew to us faster than ever, and she swooped in and slashed a bunch of scarecrows, and they exploded into black fire. We gasped at what happened to Lucy. Lincoln, Lucy? What happened to you? Lucy loud, I'm not sure myself, but it might be because of this sword. Brittany then recognized the sword and gasped. Brittany, gasp. I don't believe it. Lucy, that sword is one of the most powerful swords in the universe. That's Nizagamurn, the sword of eternal damnation. Lucy loud, is that this sword? Brittany, it's one of the most fearsome swords in the universe. Who or whatever it slashes is instantly sent off to the fire of hell to burn for all eternity. Me, wow. That sword sounds like it's incredibly dangerous. Brittany, it is dead. Lucy loud, I will only use it on the most irredeemable of bad guys. Me, very wise decision, Lucy. Let's finish these straw piles. Casey, let's do it. Casey Rhodes fired a powerful blast of energy in the form of a tiger, and Scott Truman fired a powerful blast of energy from his nitro blaster. Casey Rhodes and Scott Truman, Tiger Spirit Nitro Burst. The blasts combined and slammed into a bunch of scarecrows, and they exploded into powerful flames. Kaboom! The scarecrows were torched. Flynn McAllister, time to burn these monsters. Theo fired a powerful blue Jaguar energy blast, and Flynn fired a blue Nitro Blaster blast. Flynn McAllister and Theo Martin, Jaguar Spirit Burst. The blasts combined and turned into a powerful energy blast in the form of a jaguar, and they hit the scarecrows and exploded. Crab boo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-um. Summer, let's tear them apart. Summer fired a yellow Nitro Blaster blast, and Lily fired a Cheetah Energy blast. Summer Lansdowne and Lily Chillman, Cheetah Spirit Blast. The yellow blasts went some scarecrows and blew them apart. Dylan and Dominic Hargan, Yin Yang Rhino Ramsa. Dylan fired a powerful black energy blast, and DOM fired a powerful white blast, and they turned into a yin yang saw blade and slashed a bunch of scarecrows. RJ and Ziggy Grover, Wolf/Claw Burst. RJ fired a powerful purple energy blast, and it turned into a wolf, and Ziggy fired a powerful green energy blast, and the blasts combined and turned into a powerful energy saw blade and slashed a bunch of scarecrows. Gem and Jungle Fury Jared, Golden Lion Dragon Firestorm. Gem and Jared fired a powerful blast of energy, and they combined and turned into a powerful lion dragon made of pure fire, and it slammed into a bunch of scarecrows and incinerated them. Gemma and Jungle Fury Camille, Silver Chameleon Tongue Lash. Gemma fired a blast of silver energy, and Camille fired a powerful blast of green energy, and the blasts turned into a silver and green chameleon, and it lashed a bunch of scarecrows and burned them. Terra and Spirit Elephant Ranger, Earthquake Elephant Stampede. Terra fired a powerful blast of earth energy, and the Spirit Elephant Ranger fired a powerful blast of green energy, and the blasts turned into a powerful elephant made of solid rock, and it slammed into a bunch of scarecrows and buried them underground. Lucy loud, let's see what this sword can do. Spirit Bat Ranger, that sword is powerful. But be careful, Lucy. Lucy loud, I will. Lucy loud and Spirit Bat Ranger, Damnation Fire Death Blade. Lucy fired a powerful blade of black fire, and the Spirit Bat Ranger fired a powerful black blade as well, and the blasts combined and turned into a deadly X-blade of pure black fire, and it slashed a bunch of scarecrows and they were incinerated in an instant. Haiku, Lucy, that sword is amazing. Lucy loud, it sure is. Haiku. Rocky, Lucy, you look incredible. Lucy loud, blushes, thanks Rocky. Maria and Spirit Shark Ranger, Mega Tsunami Sharnado Obliteration. Maria formed a powerful tornado of pure water, and the Shark Spirit Ranger fired a powerful blast of aqua blue energy, and it turned into powerful sharks, and they ate some of the scarecrows. Maria, I hope those sharks are vegetarians. Daredevil, time for some real martial arts. Snake Eyes, right behind you, Matt. Daredevil and Snake Eyes, Soundwave Motion / Death Blade. Daredevil used his martial arts and Snake Eyes slashed them all over. We killed all the scarecrows and all that was left was the giant scarecrow. Me, now let's take down this giant stupid scarecrow. First aid, I'm ready, boss. Cyber key power. The Autobot cyber planet key went into his back and it enhanced his photon pistol 100-fold. Xander Bly, let's do it, mates. Animatron cyber key power. The Animatron cyber planet key went into his right arm device and it enhanced his mystic force powers 100-fold. First aid and Xander Bly, Minotaur photon burst. Xander fired a powerful blast of Minotaur magic and First Aid fired a powerful photon blast and the blasts combined and turned into a deadly Minotaur and it rammed the giant scarecrow with devastating force and punched a powerful hole through it. Vortex, time for some action. Cyber key power. The Earth cyber planet key went into his back and it enhanced his rotor blade wind speed 100-fold. Volcana, time for you to burn. Giganteon cyber key power. The Giganteon cyber planet key went into Vulcana's right arm device and it enhanced her fire powers 100-fold. Vortex in Vulcana. Firestorm Death Flare Strike. Vortex fried powerful blast of wind and Vulcana fired a powerful blast of fire and the blasts turned into a deadly tornado of fire and it incinerated the giant scarecrow instantly, revealing a smaller scarecrow inside it. It was the scarecrow from the book. Me, it's the original scarecrow. The rest were clones and soldiers. Liam, let's finish this monster for good. Thunder Snow Freeze Strike. Liam fired a powerful blast of snow and lightning and he froze the scarecrow and electrocuted it. Jody, this is for terrorizing my grandparents' farm. Firestorm Plasma Incineration. Jody fired a powerful blast of solar plasma and it completely obliterated the scarecrow in an instant. We then sent the scarecrow's evil spirits into the river of fire. Me, good riddance to those monsters. It's over. We won. We cheered wildly. We went back to the farmhouse and told Stanley and Miriam. Stanley, we're free. They cheered and hugged. We were confused. Me, what are you free from, Stanley? Stanley, you see, the reason I was so paranoid about superstitions is because we were cursed. Me, cursed? How? Stanley, it was many years ago at a local fair. I was cursed by a gypsy fortune teller and she vowed that a scarecrow would come to life whenever we harvest the corn from the lands. We were ordered to leave the farm by 12 o'clock midnight. But we refused. So I stayed and didn't harvest anything for a long time. We gasped. Me, that's horrible. Very, no kidding. Sheen, I'm glad we stopped that curse. Rachel SD, that's awful. A curse like that is a terrifying thing. Jody, so that's why you were so paranoid with superstitions. Lynn, I know that feeling all too well. Me, that's awful, Stanley. But I'm glad we freed you from it. Nico, me too. Jody, to the viewers, don't run into gypsies at a local fair or you will be cursed. Me, you got that right, Jody. But you did really well. Jody, thanks, JD. We went back home to the estate and Jody was made a member of the Goosebumps Monster Busters. Elsewhere, at a dojo, there were 6 awesome friends getting ready. They were the Samurai Power Rangers. Jaden Shiba, this is gonna be awesome, helping out Team Loud Phoenix Storm. Emily, I know. Kevin, Samurai yet. Jaden, let's do it. Samurai Power Rangers, go. Go. Samurai. In a blinding flash of light they changed and the camera went white. The end. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. Another fanfiction complete and the 13 Days of Horror saga complete. The Scarecrow Walks at Midnight was a creepy story of the Goosebumps stories. Nico-chan11 gave me the ideas for this one. Thanks, man. Let me know what you all think. See you all next time.